Ricky, Timmy, and T, yeah, we raising the bar. Every sip's an adventure, we shooting for stars. Cut those wheels, take the scene, now we gliding in style. From the vineyards to the lounge, we redefining the mile. 4092 the base, where the legends reside. Mixing vibes, not just drinks, it's the culture we provide. Tuesday libations, Wednesday we scrutinize. Catch the flavor, feel the energy, we on the rise. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real. Yeah. Have a toast for the real ones. Have a toast for the real.
All right, everybody, welcome in for the first run of the Veteran Active Duty Bar. I am Master Sergeant Retired Timothy L. Johnson. And I got my co-host with me. My co-host is
Liquor Connoisseur Juan G.
All right. Welcome, everybody. Welcome in. This is going to be something great, the start of something new. Me, I want to give back something to all the veterans that served and everybody who shopped at the Base Exchange. Every day I go to the Base Exchange, I see something new set up in there. I know the government is trying to promote the exchange so it'll stay moving forward, because if you know, on a lot of military bases, a lot of things is closed. Movie theater, closed. NCO club, closed. Officer club, closed, because of lack of participation. But I think one thing is going to always be here, it's going to be here forever, is that Base Exchange, that alcohol.
You know, it's funny because it's just like COVID, right? Everything else closes around you, but the alcohol store stays open.
Yes, yes. Because exactly one thing that everybody loves to do, I don't care, at some point in your life, you have sipped a nice little sip of something nice and refreshing at the end of the day when you done had a horrible day. So basically, that's what we're here for. Me and my guy Juan, we're going to help you guys out. So what I'm going to start doing moving forward, I'm going to start, when I stop by the exchange, they're always putting up a new display. So today, we're going to show you the new display since the World Cup is going on. We got Buchanan here. They got the World Cup editions at the Base Exchange.
Yeah, so it looks beautiful models, right?
Yes, yes. Now, we have tasted these before, but we didn't have the World Cup edition. So the display is half of what you get. So just for what's going on right now. But I think the pineapple going to give you everything you want for a nice drink without all that strong kick. And the regular it's going to give it to you too.
I love the regular, man. I can drink that neat. Doesn't require water. I can drink that from a straw. I love it.
And shout out to everybody who's following the World Cup. Right? I mean, what's going on right now? If your team is in, I mean, hey, if you're winning, I know you're going to be happy. So all I can say is Team USA is advancing to another round. Hopefully the Dream is doing good. I'm supporting the hometown. I'm down with the A. So
yeah, U.S. is doing well. You know, I think they outperformed expectations so far.
Yes.
So can we get into the top 8? I don't know. That's going to be a tough. It's going to be a tough hill to climb. We got Colombia kicking butt out there. Brazil doing well.
Brazil has always been my go-to team when I watch. Brazil is a beast. Always been a beast. Yeah. And I love the game. You know, so I've been, following a little bit, but just to move a little forward for the night. So what I'm going to do now, we'll do a little unboxing, and me and my guy, we're going to show you these nice little bottles on what we got from the Base Exchange, and we're going to go from there. So I'm going to check this out. One, I'm going to let you get that one. I'm going to get this one.
All right. Pineapple flavor. It was a great flavor.
What's going on, House of Vets? Thank you guys for coming in.
Look at that.
So look what we got. Look what we got.
Look at that. Like a nice design on the bottle as well.
Yes. Nice. Buchanan's got a nice bottle. it even got the seal. So you know how we used to watch them old movies and they used to put the little wax seal and stamp it, and that says like it's tamper-proof. You know, they got the little wax seal on the side. I thought that's pretty slick.
Yeah. The pineapple doesn't have the same top though, and I like that. You know, look at that top right there.
Yeah.
Right. I wish I had it here, but overall though, very slick looking bottles. You know, from the design, and they have a texture to it.
Oh yes, man.
Yeah.
They got a nice little texture to it.
Mm-hmm. Right in the front too, right on the label. So it's really cool. So they really thought about putting this World Cup edition out.
All right.
The
Hello,
marketing team-
Julian. What's going on? Welcome to the chat.
Nice.
Thanks for coming by. I hope you are looking at one of these nice little flavors. It's the weekend. The 4th of July is coming up, and get ready to celebrate that Independence Day. Welcome in. Thanks for coming in. What's going on, DT? Welcome in. Welcome in. Thanks for coming out, sharing something new with us. Like I said, me and my guy Juan, we definitely going to take you guys on a new journey. So y'all might as well get used to seeing this old white beard and this government hat. And my guy here, we trying to take it to a whole new level.
Yeah, might as well, you know, start off 4th of July.
Welcome
right?
in, Monique. Welcome in.
Mrs. What's going on?
Yes. Shout out to the Queen. Yes. So like I'm saying, so what we trying to do is definitely give you guys, we're going to give something back and promote something. So any veterans out there in the chat, you can always introduce yourself. If you got a story to tell, or if you got somebody you want to send a shout out to, if you got a father that served in Vietnam or in World War I, II, III, you know, we'll mention their name. We're gonna make this a little different from what you see on a normal live. We're gonna give back. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna recognize some of our heroes. We're gonna recognize the Tuskegee Airmen. We're gonna recognize the people that made them sacrifices. Anybody that's feel like they got somebody that need to have that shout out, I'm willing to do that. Let's do that. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna drink a toast to them. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna drink a toast to all the people that served and everybody that had that boss that's just had boot the ass all week long and you couldn't shake him loose. We're gonna take a toast to that. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, Juan, which one you want to break? What's going on, Juan Strong? Happy Friday. Thanks for coming in. I hope you guys really be good and entertained real good. So right now, me and Juan, which one we want to start off with?
Let's do your favorite. Let's start with the pineapple.
All right. So we're gonna slide this to the side and we're gonna break this seal on this pineapple.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah, one thing I like about Buchanan's, it has that nice little you can hear it. It's a valve.
Yeah, it got a valve. There's something in it and just keep it
flowing smoothly with no issues.
yes.
And you can't drip it anywhere either. So
oh man, this is off the chain.
right, smell
This
it
is
right
off the
off.
chain.
Yeah, first thing that hits you, right?
Right.
Like if you were to just smell it, knowing that it's an alcoholic drink, you wouldn't guess it's an alcoholic drink.
Yeah. And so I'm gonna do a toast to the queen on my team. I served 30 years and she did the duty for 30 years. How she supported me and my journey. Shout out to the queen, Tanya Johnson. This first taste for the first live is for you.
Yo, facts, right?
Oh man, it's nice.
Super smooth.
Oh man, got a little heat to it. I feel a little warmth going down. Now this right here to me, notice we drinking it neat with no ice. Now me, I'm a late night laid back sipper. I'm gonna put me some ice to it. It might make it trash, but it's definitely gonna be a one to keep coming back. So let's do it.
It's definitely one of those drinks that I would tell you guys to test it neat, see how you like it. If not, then a little ice cube. I'm talking about small because you don't want to dilute that flavor.
And I want to give a special shout out to my guys, Watson and Leo, who have been a #1 day one supporter of Event Yours in Spirit. They've been a #1 day one. Happy anniversary to you guys. Love you, brothers. Appreciate everything you guys have done for me and the Queen. Much love.
You know, it's really hard to find a great community, and you guys have always been out there. I know you've welcomed me in here. Yvette, yours has been a great partner to work with and contribute. And I hope you guys are, again, right now doing this active duty part, taking it to the next level and helping out those veterans, kind of have a place to kind of share their stories. It's going to be great.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I want this to be a nice little platform. Come on in, share a story or two, or let's shout somebody out. I mean, we live in 2026, hard times. Things is not normal on what you normally see, you know? So let's give something back. Let's shout out a veteran, somebody that you know that you want to show that love to. Because time is short. Toast, Juanson and Leo.
Oh, facts.
Happy anniversary.
Salute.
Woo! All I can
Pineapple,
say is
through and through.
that was awesome right there. That was awesome.
You seem to lose your voice a little there, buddy.
Man, that was awesome. But I'm gonna be honest. I used to be a heavy alcoholic drinker when I first got in the military, and I was young and full of vigor. I used to be all over the place, you know. Now I know I got some friends out there who know me. I went by a couple of name titles in my 30 years. I used to be stationed at Seymour Johnson. So anybody from Seymour, shout out to you. I used to be stationed at Seymour Johnson, and I was young. And my first title that everybody used to call me, I used to call myself the tool for the man. So
Why
I
is
was
that?
the tool for the man.
Why is that?
So-
What's the story behind that?
So the story behind that, when you're young, you always get those jobs that don't nobody want to do. So I was a crew chief. So I was doing maintenance on KC-10s, and that's when I had shout out to James Coley. He was a good friend of mine. I had another friend of mine named Kenny Blanks. God rest his soul. And Kenny, Warm Strong, that I'm a little okay. That pineapple kicked me in the back of the throat. But shout out to my friend Kenny Blanks. He done transitioned on to heaven. Kenny did a lot of great artwork at Seymour Johnson. So you see the artwork is on the nose of the aircraft. Normally it symbolized something to the unit. My guy, Kenny Blanks, me and him did active duty time together. And he passed away a couple of years ago. Shout out to his wife and his daughter. And Bob Twiggs was my supervisor back then. And one of the things that I was always in the mischief. Now that used to be my thing. I wouldn't do right. I just wouldn't do right. And I would come in, I'd get missing, and everybody else be out there working, I'd be gone. So my mentor, Mr. Bob Twiggs, he'd be looking for me, older white gentleman. And Bob used to get a little drink on, hear first thing hollering, everybody, you saying Johnson? You saying Johnson? You know what Johnson is? And Kenny used to be like, oh man, they looking for you guys. Where y'all been? We over at the chow hall eating, or we just somewhere in the shade while everybody else was working. So then couldn't keep getting playing the scapegoat role. So we had to turn around and had to get out there and get to working. But when it was a dirty job, like washing the aircraft or changing the tires, or when it was a nasty job, the biggest thing was doing the lube. That big KC-10, which is the same thing as a DC-10, man, that's a lot of points that you got to grease gun points that you got to put lube to it. So I'm trying to tell you, that right there was a nasty job.
I'm pretty sure you had experience adding lube, right?
No, I was just had experience of trying to duck that workout.
Oh.
But then I was always called Ware Johnson. Then it was always putting me out there, and I said, see, y'all just a tool for the man, trying to keep the brother down. So that's what it was. So it even transcended all the way up to supervision, because I had everybody rolling out there. And as you can see, if you watch me on lives and you watch me you'll know I like to have a good time. I'm all about having a good time.
Yeah, for sure, man. Like ever since I met you, man, all about jokes. And you know, it's true. We have a good time over here. And I appreciate that because sometimes you come from a hard day at work, you just want to kind of relax, have a good drink with a friend.
Yes.
And he brings the party, man.
And if you want to see more of me in rare form, I would tell you this. Check out Event Yours in Spirit. We just put out some videos coming back from Aruba. And I'm trying to, one of the videos is so funny. We did a bar crawl. And I'm trying to tell you, I was in rare form that day. And I was laughing at, I was watching it, the replay last night, and I was about to fall out the chair. It was off the chain. Trust me. Now, and some people might look at it and say, that damn Timmy boy, he just trashed. Now, I might have been trashed that day, but if you see the wife was trying to keep me in line, and I was trying to get a cab.
Good time.
How's it going, Mixed Adventure? Welcome in. Come welcome in the veterans that do the bar. We definitely going to give it to you straight tonight. So as you can see, I just hit some of this Buchanan Peach, and it almost knocked me out my seat. But I ain't no punk. So we're going to try it again. Let me get another little shot.
Listen, we still got the other mechanics to go through.
We're going to hit this. We're going to get to the other one. So we got time to burn. We got time today.
You know, I'm really surprised of how well they kind of did this dram here. If you like pineapple, like this is where you want to be at. A really smooth pineapple drink. Maybe even can mix it with like coconut. Have a nice little coconut drink mixture, but it's really nice, really smooth.
Oh yeah, Buchanan. Like I'm trying to tell you, this right here, I can't drink like I used to. But this right here is definitely one that you will definitely want to be putting on the bar and definitely want to get a sip out. Let's do another toast again. Shout out to the Blanks family from Kenny and Bob Twiggs. They was part of the Tool for the Man family. Kept the brother down. Woo! Man, that's nice. Definitely check out Warmstrong. Yes, that party bus, I'm trying to tell you, we have some good content coming back from Aruba. So I'm just saying, if you want to be entertained and you want to have a good time, I'm going to just say this. People can get mad. People can take it the wrong way, get offensive. You can't come here and whoop my ass. But I'm going to just say it. Event Yours in Spirit, that content that we put out, I'm trying to tell you, it's definitely entertaining. I called my family and said, hey, check the video out. My family love it. My friends love it. The biggest thing is I found out something. My daughter told me something today. And she said, Dad, the reason why the content that you put out is good. But see, a lot of my friends are the ones all about the new age of being on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, YouTube. They are the new millennium of everybody wants to be seen. If you can't be famous, you can be famous on your Facebook page, on your Snapchat, on your Instagram, or on YouTube. But she was explaining to me why our content is not blossoming out. Because I'm like, I watch a lot of videos when I'm sitting around the house. I think we got excellent content. The clarity, the video, what we deliver. The Queen been breaking down videos on how to get the drink package, how to get good, how to make your cruise trip a good time. And what I'm saying, like I'm saying, all I want everybody to do is enjoy life. And our favorite slogan is live your best life.
Don't be trash.
And don't be trash. Yes, sir, Warmstrong. That bar crawl, that was my video. Now I'm trying to tell you, share that out with everybody. That bar crawl off the chain. And
it was funny.
And that couple that we passed by walking back to the hotel, I'm trying to tell you, that old guy was set up. I look back, they won't even back there no more. I said, they done passed out.
Yeah.
But I mean, great times. So, and as we move forward in life, you get to a certain point, you got to live your best life. You got to. I mean, you know, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna just go and give y'all the whole spiel. I went on vacation. Before I went on vacation, I was sick. Had pneumonia. I went to a funeral of a friend of mine. Shout out to Greg Lyons, brother to me. We grew up together, loved each other like brothers. We chopped it up, and we kind of always been close. Talked almost every other day. Birthday week was coming up. We spoke on Monday, and I hit him up and everything, and he was riding and everything. He was on his motorcycle, celebrating his birthday for the week. And he told me, he said, hey, bro, I'm riding. You know what I'm saying? He said, but if you need me to stop, I'll pull over on the bike and I'll call you. And I was like, nah, keep going. But see, that's a real friend. You know what I'm saying? He let me know I was that important to him that he would stop what he was doing. I mean, when you out there riding bike with your motorcycle club, it's a whole line of y'all. But he was willing to stop the whole line just to chop it up the beat to make sure I was okay. Now, that's how he looked out for me. He wanted to make sure I was good. So we kicked it. So then, you know, what's good, Rockefeller Plaza, showing extreme love from House Entertainment. All right, let's all get it in. Let's show love for everybody in the chat. Let's get motivated. Hey, reach out to some of your friends. Tell them we live. Tell them join the live. Come on in. And like I'm saying, if you got somebody, a veteran, or somebody you want to shout out, I'm going to call their name out. And me and my guy Juan, we will get lifted tonight. We're going to toast to every veteran that y'all put a name in the chat. We're going to give a toast for.
So don't forget, smash, smack, shoot that like button down.
Yes, yes. Now, to get back to the story, so Wednesday we chopped it up again. And he asked me, he said, hey, bro, he said, when you was home the other week, did you stop by my mom's house and holler at her for me? I said, well, bro, you know what? I said, I went and saw my mom. He said, well, you had to pass by my mom to get to your mom. I said, you know what? You're right. So he said, don't worry. I'm going to go home. I'm going to holler at my mom and everything. It's her birthday week or whatever. He made it all the way to North Carolina. He lived in Georgia. He lived about 30 minutes from me. He made it home to North Carolina. My mother, his mother lived about one house between each other. That's how close my mom and his house lived. They lived that close together. And he didn't make it. He didn't make it home. His birthday was Saturday. He had a massive heart attack Thursday night, early Friday morning. Massive heart attack. Shocked everybody. I'm still in shock. I had people calling me and said, hey, man, you talked to Greg lately? I said, yeah, I talked to him the other day. How you doing? I said, he was doing good last time I talked to him. But everybody was like, no, you need to try to call him. So I tried to call him. Phone is off. But then I called his ex-wife. Shout out to Cynthia and Sherrod and Reb. I called and she was like in shock. She said, he's gone. So, I mean, I was in shock and I couldn't believe it. And you think about it, how you fall short the day before your birthday. Yeah, man. He never got a chance to see his birthday coming in, and he didn't make it home to see his mother. That was cold. Now, I showed up and went to his funeral because that's how we were. But how about, that's why somehow I came away from there, I had pneumonia. Did not know it. I had pneumonia. And the thing about it is, I knew something was wrong because I could tell. And now, one thing about men, we try to be kings, but we try to be the knights as well. I want to say something to this to all the fellas out there. You don't have to necessarily been in the military, but this is the deal. If you're not feeling well and something's changed, go to the doctor. Don't wait. Don't wait to the point where you're at a point of no return. Shout out to Kyle Busch, passed away at 41 years old with pneumonia. He had it for 48 days. And I was saying to myself, I said, how did this man who's a race car driver, great shape, work out, I mean, driving race cars for a living, you know, you got to have great reflexes, great timing. But guess what? He left here at 41 years old because he did not know what he was up against. He thought he just had an upper respiratory infection. And that's something that's being said a lot here lately. I'm quite sure if you look out, reach out, somebody you know been sick, and they was telling you, oh, it's an upper respiratory infection. That's what the doctor told me when I first went to the doctor. Didn't get better, and I didn't want to go out of town sick. I went to the doctor again. Before I left to go to Aruba, same result. Oh, you got an ear infection. You got this going on. So I went to the doctor this time. They did x-rays, EKG, and it was like, well, your chest x-rays don't look good. Something's not right. And your heart is kind of like skipping a beat. It's not right neither. So being a veteran, I don't have to go to the VA to be checked. I can go to any urgent care because I'm 100% disabled vet, and they send my records over to the VA. So my records went to the VA, my results and everything to my primary care. So we left to go to Aruba on a Wednesday. So they called me Tuesday, but they didn't tell me what they was calling me for. But they kept calling me even when I was out of town. They never told me what they was calling me for. So even though I was feeling bad, when you spent that money, guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna run that race. That money was spent. So I said, I'm gonna run this race. Even though I won't feel at my best, I said, well, number one, the trip wasn't for me. The trip was for Tanya's birthday. So I was celebrating the Queen. It was her birthday. I'm gonna show up for her day. She done showed up for a lot of mine. So that was all about. But long story short, I had pneumonia, didn't even know it. Came back sick as hell, in the hospital for a day and everything. And when I saw my primary healthcare doctor, she come running. They knew I was in the waiting room. She come running out there. And a lot of VA doctors are trash. I'm just going to say it. It is what it is. Because they rush you in and they rush you out. A lot of them are trash. My doctor, great. She actually cares about me as a person, not just somebody that comes through and wastes her time. So when they knew I was out there in the waiting room, I'm sick as all I'll get up. Got a mask on, you know, she come running out there. Mr. Johnson, we didn't think you was gonna make it back. You have pneumonia. So the nurse was like, hold him, doc, let's just beat it. Because he know better. But at the time I didn't know better. So they put me on 2 pneumonia medications, heavy antibiotics. And they was telling me, you know, because one of them was so strong, 875 milligrams. And she said, this one will make your joints weak. So you don't want you to do a lot of walking around. And it do a lot of things to the mind. So you'll start hallucinating and having wild thoughts and everything. She said, but you need to be monitored while you're on this medication.
Wait a minute. So that means every time you did something bad, just blame it on the meds.
Man, I could have done that.
I mean, I'm just saying.
I could have done that.
Get away with murder.
But I'm trying to tell you, that medication did have me seeing things that was not in this house. So I'm laying in the bed. Normally when I get sick, I sleep downstairs in the guest wing, but I had to be monitored. So the wife had me up in the king bed, sleeping on the edge so she could keep an eye on me. But trust and believe me, I kept leaning over, looking around. I saw a whole lot of stuff moving around in this house that was not there. But trust and believe me, I don't never want to get that sick again. And don't never want to be on that medication no more. Now, I'm going to just say this. I don't know how people do it. I don't know how people get out there and anything going to have me seeing dead people. I don't want to touch that.
Listen, I can't disagree. Sometimes just simple pain medications. And I'm talking about, you know, not over-the-counter stuff. I'm talking about stuff that gets prescribed.
Yes.
And people just pop 2, 3, 4, 5 pills a day. I'm good with just one. Like, I don't even want to take it again. I'm like, right? So, again, right, shout out to those people who can take full 5 pills. But for me, nah, man, I can't live that life. I feel like it's wasting away.
Yes.
But
Yes.
we all have challenges we have to deal with, right? And
Right.
at the end of the day, and just to your point, as men, sometimes we need to, we start coughing. Let's start taking care of ourselves.
Trust.
Can't ignore it, especially as we get older. We can't ignore it. We're not those stallions we used to be.
That part right there. And then the thing about it is, I'm nowhere near where I used to be. You know what I'm saying? I'm 50 plus 10 or minus 10, give or take, depending on which day it is. You know what I'm saying? 50 plus or minus 10, depending on what day it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But all I'm gonna say is this right here. We can all do better. You know what I'm saying? We can all do better. Live that best life. Look, I'm gonna finish this last chaser right here. We got one more drink to get into. And like I'm saying, hey, man, this smells so good too.
It does, doesn't it? I already finished mine, man. It was on point. One of the best flavors you can get out of a dram. Easy to drink, man. But if you have a little phlegm, that'll help you get it out too, man.
Now I'm gonna just say this, part of it is the fact that I'm still recovering. I just came off the doctor's care last Saturday, but my body is still going through changes. A lot of people try to say COVID was just a hard case cold, and it wasn't what it was. COVID was a real mofo. Changed my life. I had COVID 4 times. My body's forever been changed. Now, for my certain senses is kind of changed. Now I can smell a mile away. My nose, my sense of smell is way down the road, but hearing is not so great. Winded sometimes, and definitely, it's definitely I can tell the difference. It's like I've been hit by a car, drug a little bit, and got up saying, I'm okay. But I got a whole tire track up my back.
Oh man.
Yeah.
What a description. Jeez.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, men, go get checked out. Even if you feel that you think you're okay, I'm trying to tell you, go get yourself out. Because trust and believe me, I want everybody to be able to come in. So me and my guy Juan, we're going to start trying to do a live every Friday or every other Friday. We're going to do every other Friday. And we're going to, just like I said, come up out here, give something back to you guys. You know what I'm saying? And let everybody get it in. Thank you, Shay's Adventure. I appreciate you for coming in tonight and, being on the live stream with us. And like I'm saying, I like everybody hit that like button and then everybody share friends. So next Friday, around about the same time, me and my guy Juan, if he's available. If not, I might borrow the Queen, but I think me and Juan gonna lock this up. We're gonna come back and we're gonna want people to bring somebody back. Come back, bring a friend. You know what I'm saying? If not, share it out. Tell somebody about Veterans Active Duty Bar. Somebody, hey, we got these guys out here doing Taste of the Base Exchange, something that you could purchase on the military installation, and we're going to share what it is because they're always doing, they always promote something. So when they promote, I'm going to bring it home to you guys. So that being said, we're going to get another taste here. And you look at the bottle. Now you see how the military do. Shout out to the World Cup. Look at this bottle. Look at that.
It's a nice freaking bottle, man.
Yeah, look at that. See, we give back. See, we supporting the home team. We supporting the World Cup. We supporting all them guys out there putting it on the show and entertaining everybody. So that being said, we're gonna break this bottle right here, and this is for them.
Oh, shout out to those braving that Atlanta traffic during the FIFA World Cup. Oh my God. Oh, yeah. Jeez, man. Every time there's an event.
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
So I'm going to point out one more thing, though. You see, notice I said the seal on the side. See what I'm saying? You see, like I'm saying, you look at them old movies. Right now, Games of Thrones is on. So anybody's a Games of Thrones fan, it's called House of Dragons, I think, this new series. But I saw the Queen send a letter out the other day. She wrote the letter out, pulled the wax down, took her seal, boom. That seal is on it. That means it's not broken. If it's broken, it's trash. But that means of a high authority. They got the seal on it. And as right here, it's a seal. So if that seal is not breakable, high authority. No, high authority going to be me and my guy. We're going to be the high authority.
Oh,
Wait a
man.
minute. Wait a minute. Look, this damn seal is tight. One. You might have to get it.
Let's see. There's a little trick over here.
Oh, see.
I'm telling you, I drink this bottle all the time, man.
So it's a trick to get the bottle out. So what you got to do, you got to break the seal. I couldn't break the seal.
Yeah, man. Well, you know what they say. Once you break the seal, it's over.
Yeah.
All right, my guy.
All right. All right.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, man. Now I can smell the caramel in this right here. This smells like nice, sweet old piece of candy. I guarantee you, it'll kick you in the back of your throat.
Yeah, man. Like, it's true. The first thing you get, light vanilla, light caramel, right? You got those nice whiskey notes in there. You can't go wrong. You just can't go wrong with this dram. And it's easy. Like, if I ever have to introduce someone into whiskey, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Scotch, like, this is the way I would go. Right? It gives you a nice little platform to start off with. Doesn't hurt. It doesn't hit you as hard as
Right.
some of the other whiskeys do, right? And again, like on the nose, it's so easy to depict your expectations.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know,
This right here is something special. So I'm going to give this shout out right here to my daughter, Navy sailor, Kenyana Latrice Anderson, who just made it back home from Spain. She was stationed over there at Rota, Spain. She just made it back. I'm not going to give the name of the ship she was on or none of that because the government is funny about stuff. But she's transitioned back home. She's going to a new station. She's going to be up there in Norfolk. This is for you.
Oh.
Man. Woo!
Never get old, man.
That right there, I don't know if I might want to go get pneumonia again. That shit right there, ass kicker.
I don't know, man. It might kill you pneumonia.
I don't know, man. I'm trying to tell you.
Oh man, it's again for me. On the palate is really smooth, really easy to drink. Like again, I recommend it to all you guys. Try Buchanan's if you haven't had it yet. They do have older years, but as a starter one, can't go wrong, man.
An introduction to some quality oil, just to start off drinking something to get away from all the sweet drinks. I'm telling you, you can't go wrong with this one because trust me, believe me, you're going to take a lot less of it to get where you need to be. You're going to drink a lot less of it to get where you need to be. Trust me.
Or you be end like me, who wakes up with the bottle in the middle of the night, you know,
Yeah.
half done.
Or you're going to be on the couch on this night.
Oh man. Again, it's my go-to. When people go over, this is what I usually give out, unless you know it's a special occasion.
Right.
Everybody always tends to like it. They always ask for more, especially when you're having some steaks.
Right.
And it's a good way to cook with too. To be honest with you, right? If you want to add some butter, a little mixture, you know, en flambe, boom. Like this Scotch does it all. And again, the flavor is just even keel, man. It's just, you know, you can't go wrong. Can't go wrong.
Right. So that's good. So like I'm saying, this is outstanding right here. Woo! Man, this is a real mofo. And also, when doing our lives, any veterans out there, if you want to be a special guest, we open up to people coming in, being a special guest on the show, drinking with us, sharing a little story or two, your military journey, where you are. We open for that. We here for you. So we're going to take this to the next level. And like I'm saying, I got a lot of people that I know that are veterans, and I'm going to try to, maybe our next live, I'm going to have a special guest. People come out, tell a little bit of that story, and we're going to move forward with that.
Yeah, I love hearing like you know, military stories and the camaraderie, the instinct that it takes to survive out there. And sometimes just the interactions, whether it's a bad MRE, you know, or it's, you know, somebody just went out of pocket.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I went in the military in 1986. I know some kids weren't even born back then. 1986, the military was a little different. It gave back a lot. When I got in the military, we didn't have the camouflage BDUs. We had the straight military, the old Army drab green right there.
Camo green, baby.
Yeah, so we had that, and it meant a little something. That 3510 is not called 3510 anymore. So if you've been around and you've been in the military, you old school like me, it's always going to be 3510. It's always going to be something different. The military, your military image, when you represented the military, you represented a band of brothers, something bigger than yourself. You know, and at first, when I was the tool for the man, I wasn't buying into the dream. I was just there for everything else except for that. But once I realized the military bring a lot of different walks from life and put them up under one roof, and when you leave, you will become brothers. You might not like each other at first, but you will love each other before it's all over with.
You know, is one of the things that I love about the military, right? Where it's very different from where we are today as Americans, right? Right, left, pick a side, that's it. In the military, there is none. Either y'all work together or y'all gonna die.
That's right.
You know, so
That's right.
I love the ability to, you know, have a difference of opinion with others. But when you're in that family, one direction, one agreement, and y'all move forward. And
So-
I think we need more of that.
Our biggest motto was one force, one fight. That's Navy, Air Force, Marine, Coast Guard, Army, all of us right there. One force, one fight.
Oh, let me put you on the spot. You ready?
Yes.
Rank them.
Ooh. Now, you know what? I'm going to go on and piss a couple of people off. The Air Force is always going to be numero uno, number one. Now, we didn't have some, shout out to my guy Rob, who was in the Navy, who still can't swim. How you be in the Navy and can't swim?
Oh, shots fired.
Just don't say that. Don't say that. So, Rob, I'm going to go ahead on and send you a message. You might want to get in the chat. Defend yourself. You know what I'm saying? Or not. Bloop, 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 bloop. That's what you be saying when you be going up under them water.
Damn, glug, glug.
In fact, let me get another drink. I'm going to shout out. Let's give a shout out to my guy.
All right, let's do that. Shout out to Rob, the unsung hero
Yeah.
who can't swim but is in the Navy.
Yeah. Who's in the Navy? How you get in the Navy and you can't swim? Come out the Navy. Serve.
So then you got your Air Force at number one.
Yeah.
Who's number two?
Navy.
Oh, okay. And they tend to work together often, right?
Yes. Yes.
So I can see why.
And I'm gonna go with the Navy for them being number two, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because the Navy was number two back then. To me, now the Navy is number one. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because all these budget cuts and everything going on with Congress and everything, all the good jobs are with the Navy. Now, I did career advisor, assistant first sergeant duties, a lot of things, and I kind of pushed people along. And I was an Air Force to the bone. But then the Air Force do it away with all the base cuts and the, just me. When you start cutting back the military and you hold them back and you strip them of certain things, and the real reason why the base theater closed, they stopped funding it. They cut funding for the base theater. And when I first came in, you can go to any military installation. They had new movies all the time. And you didn't pay the price the price back then, like the price is now. But if it was shown on a military installation, $2, $2.50 for a brand new movie that showed up. Yes.
Well, I can see why though, right? It brings people together, right? You just went through anything, right? You want to be able to relax and kind of just sit back and watch a good film.
Yes.
I can see that.
Yes. But I'm trying to tell you, it is there. So look like my guy Rob is coming in.
Ooh.
Hold on, wait a minute. Rob, hey, shout out to Points Blank. This is my guy right here. He's always
All Navy, no swim.
But he has been putting it down from day one. Great content. Go over to his channel. You can always get an inspirational nugget, even though he can't swim. I'm just saying.
So you're saying don't go there for any swimming advice?
No, don't go there for no swimming advice. But you can go there for everything else. But shout out to my guy. Great, great content. I'm trying to tell you, you won't be sorry. You know what I'm saying? He definitely will put you on the right path. You know.
Hey,
He said,
shut
what
up.
up? He said,
What up? What up, Rob?
What's going on, my guy? Welcome in to the first official run live of the Veterans Active Duty Bar. Hopefully, we're going to move this thing to a whole new level. Rob, we might want to have you come on one night, be the special guest. So that's what we're trying to do. Have special guests coming on, veterans come on, tell their story. You can come in and tell your story why you couldn't swim. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, is it allowed for a Navy man to say I'm afraid of the water? I don't know, man.
I don't know.
I mean, in the Air Force, can they say I'm afraid of heights?
I don't know.
I mean-
don't know. But I'm just saying.
The people want to know. Oh no. Oh man. Oh, the man is dying over here.
Oh my God. But that's what I'm talking about. So that's what that's what we're going to be doing on the Veterans Active Duty Bar. We're going to give everybody a chance to showcase their experience in the military and give their story on what, and I mean, trust and believe me, we all got a story to tell. We all got a story. I got so many stories, but I'm gonna say mine on the tail end. But I'm gonna try to get some of these guys. Brother Rob said love to tell me. All right, we're gonna do right here. If Juan is available, we're gonna be here same time next Friday. And Rob, we're gonna make you the first special guest on the show. If that's what you want to do, if you got time.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not scheduled live, we'd love for you to come out, tell your story, share with us some of your adventures in the military.
Just make sure you bring your little floaty, right? So that way we're all good. And while you tell our stories, you know?
Woo! But that being said, but that's what I want. I want us to be able to make this an open platform for some of the veterans. You know what I'm saying? We're going to drink some good stuff.
Oh,
We're going to drink some good stuff. One more for you, Rob. And then, because I'm starting to sweat. Woo! All right. So, Point Blank said they're going to be on the special guest on the Veterans Active Duty Bar next Friday. You heard it right there. He's coming on, and he's going to give his version of his story on how his military career shaped up, and he shipped out.
oh. I don't know if he's gonna be on the ship.
But it's all good. Well, like I'm saying, this is the way we give back, celebrate, salute to all the veterans out there. Like I'm saying, we're not gonna hold you tonight. Rob said he got lots of stories, and that's what I'm here for. We're gonna sip, hear a few veterans come in, share their stories, and we're gonna have a great time on a Friday night. Better than being out there in traffic, better than being, so Rob, 9:30, I wanted to do an earlier time, but I found out I see a lot of people do lives on Friday. So 9:30, we're gonna try to be on the same time, 9:30 next Friday. I'm gonna send you once we get off the live, I'm gonna text you the information. You're gonna be that first guest, first number one, my guy, because we love you and we appreciate everything you do, supporting everybody. Because that's what Point Blank support everybody. I never in my life seen a guy that gives back. Every Monday, come in on Monday, him, my wife, the Queen. They have a great topic, great inspirational vitamin. They're going to give you what you need to succeed in 2026 and take you into 2027. Tune in on Monday at what's the time?
9:30.
No, for Monday.
Oh,
What's the time, Point Blank, for Monday? I think it's 8:30. 8:30. Tune in on Point Blank. 8:30 on Monday. In fact, I want to be the special guest, Rob, on Monday. This coming up Monday. So, well, the second and third Monday. So I want to be special guest on your channel. So we're gonna come up with a topic, or whatever the topic may be. But I want to be back, and like I'm saying, I'm really passionate at this point in my life. I want to give something back for all the people to serve.
maybe you can do a special on scuba diving.
Well,
Oh man.
well, so that being said, you know, everybody, it's been a great time tonight. You know, giving back. Shout out to my guy, Point Blank, and everything. And I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna close this out a little early tonight because we don't have a special guest on. And next Friday, same bat channel, same bat time. Be there, be square. You know, and let's bring a friend and everything. But like I said, you know, I want to shout out to my guys who serve, who support Event Yours of Spirit. Come out, enjoy the content. The Queen really does a great job. Shout out before we close out, one more.
Ooh, let's do it.
We're gonna do one more.
Let's do it.
One more toast.
And if you guys have a veteran that can benefit from, you know, a good story or two, bring them on. Bring them on. Definitely very welcoming to have and share these stories, right? It's very rare to have a lot of these inside stories. That's what I'm
Yes,
calling them, right?
yes.
Because you hear what the outcome, right?
Yeah.
You hear, oh, we won, we lost.
Yeah.
But what you don't hear behind the trenches, right?
Yes.
The camaraderie,
Yes.
right?
And everybody got a story with the brotherhood because, like I'm saying, we go way back. I did 30 years in the service. So I got a whole lot of stories.
And I
We
did
go
zero.
way back.
I did no years.
So-
But I'm interested in hearing.
So Juan is just going to hold me up as I tell the story, and we sip this lip. We're going to taste the exchange,
man.
and we're going to have a great time. So that being said, but I got to shout out one more couple that when we went to Aruba, we was with Life With Us TV. Shout out to Lynette and Stanley. If you ain't seen great content before, check out Life With Us TV. They do an excellent job. When you go and have a trip with them, you will definitely not regret it. And also, Terry and Addie, shout out to them as well. We went to Greece, we had a monster time. You know what I'm saying? So it's some great content creators out there, but there's some great people out there, some great travel agents. You can book through them. You can reach out to them on their channel, see some of their content. Terry and Addie, Lynette and Stanley, to me, and don't be mad at me if can't nobody whoop my ass. You probably could because I'm still a little weak. But I'm just saying.
Pneumonia, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying. You want a good time, good trip, great people, family oriented, and you want to have the best time. Those two individuals, we sailed with them, we traveled with them, we broke bread with them. Lynette and Stanley, love you guys. Terry and Addie, love you guys. Hey, come on out and enjoy them. Reach out to them. If you're looking for a great trip, great experience, check their channel out, check out their content. You will not be disappointed. Now, that being said, we're going to close this out. So we're going to go back to Rod, our first guest on Veterans Active Duty Ball. It's for you, baby. Now, you might not be able to swim. I think I'm going to be swimming for the night's out.
Or drowning. Oof.
Or drowning.
Oh man, good times.
Great times, man. Great times and good content. But I want to thank everybody for coming out. One thing I want to say, and I'm going to let my guy Juan put it out there because Timmy already about lifted a little bit. You notice I'm sitting a little sideways on the seat. So I'm going to have to get used to trying to toast to veterans, have a good drink. I think I might need to practice.
Oh.
But trust and believe me, shout out all the veterans who served. Thank you for your service. And if your boss been pissing you off, go to the base exchange. They always have a nice display of something to drink, something that you can take home, and it will make your day better.
I mean, it can't get any worse.
Can't get any worse. So in the words of Vent Yours in Spirit. Oh, and also check out the content. Great content. I'm trying to tell you, the best on YouTube. I don't know what the problem is. The logarithm is not kicking it out, not kicking out the videos enough to reach people. But I'm trying to tell you, I watch my stuff and I'm not to my own horn. And just to start going forward tonight, check out that Aruba content. You will not be sorry. Save yourself from going to the movies. Save that $18.95. Watch that video. Watch that content. You will not be sorry. Salute to you, Rob. Salute to Point Blank. Salute to everybody in cell. And I'm going to let Ron close it out with the words for the night.
Salute to you veterans. Don't be trash.
Live that best life.
Yeah, to the bottom.
This one's for my crew, my inner vibe. Exclusive moments where the spirits collide. You're the ones who ride through thick and thin. Spirit members, let the show begin. Spirit members, this time's for you. VIP love for the chosen few. Let's sip, let's vibe, it's your special space. Spirit members, welcome to the place.